Hey guys, I want to welcome you back into my YouTube channel. I am T-Jack, and as always, if you like today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe below and comment, give me some feedback. Anything you tell me will help. I want to create great content for you guys. I know your time is valuable, so I want to give you the best possible for your 5 to 10 minutes that I possibly can. Today's video, if you watched yesterday's video, you saw the Vegeta Pops. And I'm going to stay in that same DNA, that same thread of Dragon Ball Z Pops. I got quite a few, and this is probably my favorite character just because of how impressionable he was and really just how cool he ended up being and how fast he ended up progressing. But I have 4 Pops, I guess, in the sense to show you today, but 3 if you kind of want to get a little bit into semantics. But starting off with, they're all from the same line, Dragon Ball Z, and they are Gotenks. It says Super Saiyan Gotenks. It's actually Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and this was it was an exclusive from from AAA anime. There were a couple of sites that were selling them. I believe it was around the time of last summer whenever they finally launched. They did pre-orders for them around this time last year in January. The other one is a Comic-Con from 2019 from summer. This one was released exclusively at Box Lunch, if I recall correctly. It is the Super Ghost Kamikaze Gotenks. It was, again, if you watch the show, you know about this one. It's a ghost that Kamikaze, it touches you and it explodes. It was when I saw a pop, I knew I just had to get it. So that's one of my favorites. And the next one are ones that came out, relatively recently. I believe, I want to say it was September or October when they came out, but these are Box Launch exclusives as well. These are the failed fusions, Fat Gotenks and Old Man Skinny Gotenks there. So just kind of a look here at all 3 or 4 of them, depending on how you want to count them, if I can kind of set them up here just perfectly. But yeah, just a wide view. They some of my favorites. Now again, I kind of get into the details of Gotenks. I love the character. For me, Super Saiyan 3 is my favorite iteration, my favorite transformation of any of the Dragon Ball characters. It was just so cool to see him get long hair, and I think a lot of the fan base agrees with that as well. There was a Super Saiyan 3 Goku Pop, a GameStop exclusive, and pre-orders actually sold out for that one. That's a really hard pop to get your hands on. So you'll probably be paying around $30 for that one if you want to go. But for Gotenks, for me, that was one of the characters that got the most screen time in the Super Saiyan 3 transformation. And the battle between him and Majin Buu was really fun if you remember from the anime. There were lots of different things there, and it was just such a fun little transformation. He essentially learned to go Super Saiyan 3 from watching Goku do it, and that was something that they got to practice. And to me, I don't think we got enough time with Gotenks, especially in Super Saiyan 3. I would have loved to have seen him in that battle with Kid Buu. That would have been something else. I am glad that as far as the Super Saiyan 3 iterations go, we did get to see a lot of Goku after he defeated Fat Buu, so to say. You got to see a little bit against Kid Buu. That was a really good battle. But again, just kind of go a little bit closer up on these pops there. You can see, typical fighting stance, the long hair from the sides. This one kind of comes from that same set with the over 9,000 Vegeta from the year. You see the sticker there, AAA anime exclusive. Yeah, the green eyes, very detailed. I love the artwork on these pops. And this is actually a really beautiful pop. Again, this was from San Diego Comic-Con in 2019. Hot Topic, Box Lunch. I'm pretty sure it was Box Lunch that got this shared exclusive. Again, it's a lot of fun. I actually had to order this one online because I don't have a Box Lunch anywhere near me. You see the details there again. Ghost, Super Kamikaze Attack. Again, from that same line as the over 9,000 Vegeta and this one. And then, of course, the failed fusions, a little bit there. You could look how detailed that one is. I don't know if you can see it there, but the old man, you can actually see his ribs. This one obviously a little bit fatter and happy. He's having himself a good time. He's just the whole Gotenks character and all was a lot of fun. Now, these are actually the only 3 Gotenks Pops I have in my collection currently. I want to go ahead and maybe get the Super Saiyan 1 or the original one. Those ones are a little bit rarer and harder to get your hands on. They're not overly pricey, I guess, in comparison to some of the other collectibles that I showcase on this channel. But you know, whenever you get some sort in collectibles for this much, it's kind of hard to pull the trigger on some of the others. So that's definitely something I want to keep an eye on. And maybe, you know, if I do acquire those two, I'll definitely do a video on those in the future, and we'll lay them all out side by side, and you'll have an opportunity to look at those and see them, and yeah, kind of give your thoughts on them, you know, see which one you like the best. But yeah, we'll go ahead and ask the question of the day. I know I haven't been doing that in the most recent videos, but you know, what was your favorite pop of these? You know, 3, or you know, if you want to count it, you know, 4. You know, there's 4 of them here technically. But, you know, for me, I think it has to be Super Saiyan 3. Like I said, it's my favorite transformation in the whole series. So, again, if you guys like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe below. Leave me a comment, or you can follow me on Twitter. Send me a message there. I'm at TJackRH and at CollectorTJack. I run both those Twitter accounts. Collector TJack primarily deals with this one. TJackRH does a lot of my work stuff and just some of the other stuff that I do. It's a little bit harder to find replies on there just because the massive follower accounts. It's only about 4,000 followers, but still, you know, it does get some notifications to get lost in there. So, but I do try to respond to everybody. And again, just give me any kind of feedback that you want there. I'm always open to constructive criticism. And again, I value your guys' time. I know that these videos are only 5 to 10 minutes, but for some of you, that's all you have to watch videos throughout the day. So if you want to spend that time and want to spend that and just watch me do these silly videos, going through like my personal collection and sharing the stories that I have with it, you know, I definitely appreciate that. And I'm more than willing to cater content for you guys going forward. But again, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video.